Hey guys, this is Rabbi Daniel Williamson here, coming to you from his home in Springfield, Missouri. Today's message is this. I just don't get it. I don't understand how it is that we're in such an uproar over illegal immigrants being separated from their families. But yet, we are quiet and we say nothing about how the state does the very same thing right here in the United States to its own citizens. These illegals are always separated for 20 or 21 days. That's it. No more. But here in the United States, an American family can have their children snatched out of their home and be separated from their children months on end, and even sometimes several years on end. And nothing is being said about it. And what I find even funnier is that we're making a big issue. I don't get it. Like I said, I just don't get it. We make a big issue and a big stink at the border of these families coming in who are breaking federal law. They are breaking the United States law. They're not coming in through the port of entries. They're crossing the borders illegally and getting caught. They have violated the law, so they are criminals. You can argue all you want and say they're not, but if you break the law and you get caught doing it, the definition of that is you are a criminal. But yet these American citizens, these families right here in the United States who are Americans, the state could come in and snatch their children out of their home who have not broken no laws, no rules, no regulations, and they have to jump through hoop after hoop after hoop to try to get their children back. In my opinion, that's a two-tier justice system. In my opinion, everybody out here protesting this immigration issue down here at the border and the separation of families, maybe they need to be taking care of protesting the separation of families by DFS, Department of Family Services. Maybe they need to be paying more attention to that, because there's more families torn apart right here in the United States by the states over bogus claims than there'll ever be this year at the border. So what I say is this: I don't get it. I don't understand. And as for these preachers, I know I haven't been on here in a while, but I got something to say to you preachers who are wanting to get out here, you bishops and you ordained men and women like Franklin Graham. You need to quote the Bible right, because the Bible tells us clearly to obey the governing authorities and to fear the punishment of that governing authorities. These people coming here know that they are violating the law. These people know that they're getting ready to become a criminal. And when it boils down to it, these people know that the law that they are violating is the U.S. federal law. See, the truth is, you know why the Democrats and the Republicans don't want to do nothing? Because they want open borders. You see, they have a plan. And that plan is to create chaos. And that chaos starts with so many illegals in this country that it's us versus them. Because what is happening is we are being invaded by these southern Hispanic countries They're not coming here for a better life. They're coming here to destroy our way of life. They're not running away from the drug and the gangs and the corrupt government. No. They're being sent here by the drug lords, by the gangs, and by their governments to destroy this nation in the way of life because they don't like how we live. They don't want us to have the freedom that we have. And they use issues, the Democrats and the Republicans use issues like what's going on at the border with the separation of families, and they blow it way out of proportion. But right here in the United States, today, there was over probably 1,000 families today that had their children snatched out of their home by DFS on bogus charges. And those families will go through so much trouble and pain and heartache trying to get their children back that it'll take them longer to get their children back than these illegals at the border. So I don't get it, folks. As a conservative and as an ordained rabbi, I don't understand why we're making an issue out of separating these families when they have broken the wall. And it's only going to be a 21-day separation. When we have the same issue going on with DFS right here in the United States. The state could come in and snatch your children out and make you spend tons of money to get them back. And it could be anywhere from 6 months to a year to 2 years down the road before you get them back. And in many times, those children, for those who say, well, they're in cages. Have you ever seen a juvenile detention center? They're cages too. The only difference is they're not chain link fences. They're concrete cages. Those children are sleeping on solid concrete with no blanket, no nothing. While these children down here at the border are getting aluminum thermal blankets, a mat to sleep on, and probably everything under the sun. So before you go and try to comment on this, I just got one thing to say. I don't get it. Why are we treating them at the border as though it's a big issue? But here in our own country, we deny the very same thing that's going on to American citizens. Let me hear your comments. Like and subscribe if you want, and I'll chat with you later. Because this is the Rabbi signing off.